one of the hardest things I think about being a creator, and I didn't even know this until starting Patreon and working with a team. Companies provide a lot of things. Like, and I'm not saying it's even like, oh, the company's being so benevolent. It's just that when you're working with groups of people who have shared goals, there's camaraderie, there's community, there's lifting each other up when you're down, there's education and coaching and learning from each other and clarity around focus and goals. All these things that are infrastructural about output and working as a person that creators don't get.
Yes.
And I was talking to this Substack creator the other day who writes a newsletter. I was actually interviewing him for a podcast that we're going to spin up. And I asked him what he missed about being employed by TechCrunch, which is what he used to write for. And his answer was like, essentially like, I miss the newsroom. I miss hanging out with other writers and having them edit my stuff and give me feedback on this article and picking me up when I'm down. I miss the shared community and feeling like I'm working on something with people. Again, I was telling you guys, before we started recording, I meet with these 6 creators every week. I have this thing called Jack's Creator Club, and I just hang out with a group of 6 creators. We shoot the shit. What's working? What's not? How's your Instagram stuff doing? How's the Patreon push doing, et cetera? One of the common themes that comes up all the time is a feeling of being alone, of feeling lost, of not knowing how to even know what you want as a creator, what the framework for our prioritization should be or is. I think that's actually going to be one of the bigger problems as the creative class evolves and as it fragments from corporate America into individual creators. One of the big problems that's going to have to be solved is how do you kind of get encouragement and education and support from a community? Because that doesn't really exist, right? Love that. I think, and my thinking has changed around this too, because I think initially I thought it was a knowledge problem, and it's not a knowledge problem. Knowledge is a portion of it, but it's an emotional problem. It's a connection problem. It's a feeling of togetherness and belonging with people who are struggling the same way you're struggling to do this thing that is unprecedented and weird. And that is I think that's the bigger part of the problem. I want to level up my skills and know what a good plugin is for Premiere. Yeah, that's it. That's like, you can kind of, that's easier to solve.
That's a fun problem to solve. Because you can solve it.
100%. The guts of the problem is that sense of camaraderie.
Yeah. Who am I in this world, right?
Yeah.